guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Hannah, and in today's video we are going over my top 2022 best purchases. So if this is something you are interested in watching, just keep on watching. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, I would love to have you over at Hannah Naylor. Without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, so I feel like I do these videos every year where I kind of do a recap of all of the purchases that I did for the previous year. So this video is going to highlight my favorite purchases for the year 2022. Most all of these are going to be in that home decor and home related category. I have about, I don't know, maybe 12 items on this list of just my absolute favorite items. I really did do a lot of purchasing this past year. I've done a lot of updating to my home. Everything will be linked in the description box if I can link them. And I'll be doing a lot of B-rolls of the product in action. So without further ado, you guys, let's get into this. All right, so the first two items on this list are lighting. I bought two different lamps this year for my living room area, starting with the floor lamp from Studio McGee. I got this around summertime when she had her summer release. It was an item that sold out very quickly. Unfortunately, it is no longer available online. I did link it though, just in case they do a random restock, which I know they have done that before. This lamp came in both black and it came in brass, and it was priced around $150. It just has a very timeless look to it, and I think this is a lamp that could really go in any home decor style. I wasn't sure how it was going to look in my space, but I'm actually very pleased with it. I use it every single day. It's got a very warm white light bulb in it, and it just really sets a beautiful ambiance here in my living room. I've always mentioned in my videos when it comes to like tips and tricks is your lighting, layering that lighting. It's really, really important, especially for a living room space where you're constantly at. So that was the very first purchase that I wanted to talk about. All right, so this next lamp is definitely no cheap thrill, and it is a lamp that it took me quite a while to build up the courage in order to buy, because it is an investment, and it is from Amber Interiors. And honestly, you guys, I'm so pleased with this lamp. It is more than I ever thought it was going to be in person. It does have a hefty price tag at about $400. Again, it is from Amber Interiors, but it's both chic as well as rustic, and I just love just the two meshed together. It is a big lamp. When you are holding it, it is very heavy to the touch. The base of it is very well made, and it just brings this beautiful rustic element to my living room space that I absolutely love, and it pairs very nicely with the less expensive option from Target. And so that was something I definitely wanted to include in this best of, because it has been a lamp that I have very much enjoyed. It is also a lamp that you can move quite frequently around your space to just add that extra lighting element to a space that is just craving it. So that is the second item on this best of list. So the next item on my best of list is my diffuser. This was a diffuser that I purchased back around Prime Day because I did get it on Amazon, and it is by the company Aromatech. Now this diffuser I got for about $200, which definitely is an investment, but it puts off so much scent for the square footage. I love Vitruvi. I've always talked very highly about that company, but their square footage on what the scent that they can put off per room is a lot smaller than this diffuser. This is definitely a commercial grade type diffuser for someone that has a larger space or you're wanting more of a potent smell. This thing is so cool. I've talked about it before on my channel. Basically, you set it, you leave it, you forget it. You can control it all by the palm of your hand from your phone. You can control the intensity. You can control when it comes on and when it shuts off. It has been such a game changer here down in my space because this is a larger open floor plan. So I definitely need something that can really pack a punch, and I absolutely love it. Worth every penny. It does come in a couple of different colors. If you are interested in checking it out for yourself, it'll be linked down below, but that is the next item on my list. While we are talking about diffusers, the scent, my go-to scent right now is by the company Hotel Collection, and it is called Sweetest Taboo. Again, I've talked about this scent on my channel, as well as Love Affair by Aromatech. Those are my two absolute favorite scents just for everyday diffusing, but Sweetest Taboo has definitely been my more go-to. It is definitely sweeter. It is more of like a musky vanilla. Absolutely love it. It reminds me of the Aria Hotel in Las Vegas. If you know what I'm talking about, it is just like this iconic smell for the hotel. And so I went on a hunt and I found it, buy it in the biggest bottle it comes in to diffuse here in my home. So that was the kind of next item that I wanted to discuss as we were on the topic of diffusers. Hotel Collection, Sweetest Taboo. All right, so we are moving into kind of vases and pots, and there were two pots that I wanted to put on this list. I purchased more than that this year. It is definitely like my weakness when it comes to like vases and vessels and whatnot. But starting with this black glazed vintage pot. I got this from a vintage shop here in San Diego, which unfortunately is closing at the beginning of the year, so I have to find a new spot. But this has been a pot that is so universal. I can move it all over the place. I love that it is black. The texture of it is beautiful. I love that it has character. It's just one of those pots that you will never get tired of. And I absolutely enjoy styling with this. I love mixing, you know, modern type elements and rustic and just marrying them together to just create this really beautiful curated space. So this was definitely a pot that I wanted to link. I did find an Etsy seller that sells something very similar. It will be linked down below in the description box, but that was kind of the first pot on this list. Now the second one is from Amazon. This was one that I had hemmed and hawed. It was in my cart for forever, and then I pulled the plug back in around summer, springtime. It's really beautiful and I'm very pleased with this pot. It is definitely a textured vase. It is definitely something you can have, you know, by itself, or it is something that you can also pair your stems in. I really did enjoy styling with this during the fall time. The texture, like the kind of beading on the exterior of this, makes it very visually interesting, and it's definitely more of a rustic feel. So if you are one that loves and enjoys that kind of rustic vibe, this would definitely be one that you would gravitate towards. And it's very affordably priced at about $60 on Amazon. Those prices do constantly fluctuate, so by the time this video goes live, it is about $64 online, but it is well worth the price. So that is the next item on this list. All right, the third planter that I wanted to talk about is from Crate & Barrel. This has been a new purchase for me. I actually purchased this right around the beginning of December because I wanted something beautiful for my coffee table. Two things why I love this. There is zero texture to this bowl. It is very clean on the exterior, and it is in a light cream color, kind of like a taupe. So it's really gonna go with any home decor style. And I love just the kind of squatty vase and shape of this. Typically when I style with this, I put a vase within it, so that way the stems can really kind of cascade over the sides of it. It just makes for a beautiful statement if you are one that really loves greens. Now I have yet to play with faux stems in this. It does have a larger mouth, so you really do need something that is live, that can really cascade and drip over the side of it, so that way the top of it is covered. But this has been a really beautiful vase. Now I did purchase this at the Crate & Barrel outlet. I did look online and it does not look like they have this, but I did link a very, very similar option down below for you guys. If you have a Crate & Barrel outlet close to you, be sure to check it out. And I purchased this guy for about $50 at the Crate & Barrel outlet. So that was the kind of last and final pot of this section, but let's get into the next items. All right, another really big item that had to make this list was my Brooklinen sheet set. Now, I got these back in November, and you guys, I'm telling you, I'm not just saying that. I will never sell you anything that I do not swear by. My husband swears by these sheets. I swear by these sheets. I really didn't know what the hype was all about. I've constantly gotten Brooklinen ads on like my Instagram and my YouTube. Brooklinen reached out to me, and these sheets are game changing. They really, really are. They are so soft to the touch. I'm telling you, my sleep has never been better compared to like my Casa Luna that I have and have sworn by from Target. I still love Casa Luna, but Brooklinen sheets it's just game changing. It really is well worth the money. So if you can afford to invest in their kind of bundle sheets, definitely take a peek at it, look at it, and maybe put it on your list for when they are running sales, running deals. It is definitely worth the money, and it is, like I said, it has changed my sleep dramatically. So I definitely wanted to add that in this list. So that's the next. All right, we've talked about my glass canisters, but they are definitely making it into this video because I absolutely love them. And I know a lot of you guys actually purchased them around my holiday kind of home decor when I showed you guys my coffee bar. These are so cool. They're so unique. They are just such a statement for this space, not even for the holidays, but for if you want to add them to like maybe a pantry makeover or even in your laundry room. These could be super cool for styling maybe your laundry detergent or your dryer balls. Like there are so many cool things you could do with these canisters. Obviously, I had them styled in my coffee bar area, which I'm going to keep them there, but I love these. They are super unique, super fun. One thing I do want to stress about these canisters, they do not have a seal-proof lid, so they are not going to keep something from, going bad or drying out. They are literally just a wood top on top of a glass canister. I did just want to add that in there. If you are contemplating these canisters for yourself, like I said, they do not have a sealed lid, so anything you put in them will go stale. That's why I have my coffee pots and things that I don't really care about, but I am so pleased with these guys. I did find them on Walmart for a little bit cheaper than the original place that I purchased them at. The smaller one is around $45, and then the largest size is about $60. Everything will be linked down below, but that is the next item on this best of list. Etsy pillows. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have been on an Etsy pillow kick lately. The loft upstairs has been a space that I have been working on for about a year. As crazy as that sounds, I've been purchasing, selling, changing my mind. I'm just as indecisive as any of you guys are, but pillows have been something that I have loved styling in this space. I have linked a seller. I think I featured them in my $100 or $50 holiday gift guide. I love this seller. She has such an incredible taste in pillow covers. You can buy them in whatever size you want. They're extremely affordable, but I love mix matching pillow covers, and these were pillows that I definitely wanted to highlight within this video because it's becoming my go-to for pillow covers, to be honest. I feel like they're just a little bit different and a little bit more unique than going to Target. Obviously, I love Target, I love HomeGoods, I love TJ Maxx, but I really enjoy these pillow covers, and I also really enjoy supporting small, locally made products. So that was something I definitely wanted to talk about, and that her information will be linked down in the description. All right, we got 2 more items left on this best of for 2022, and these are random, but these are my baskets from Target. Love these baskets. They fit absolutely perfect underneath my console table behind my sofa. They are just a beautiful color. They're perfect shape. You can pair 2 of these, 3 of these, depending on your console area. They just add the amount of texture, the perfect amount of warmth, and they're on sale right now, I think for about $25. Again, they will be linked down in the description box, but these would just have been a basic basket. Sometimes when you go to HomeGoods, they've got too much going on. Maybe they're too big, maybe they're too small. I just feel like this has been the size, something that could easily be pushed underneath the console table without being too far past. It's just been a really perfect basket. So I definitely wanted to highlight these baskets as they are just chef's kiss basket for any space. So that's the next item. All right, and the last and final 2 items on this best of for the year 2022 are my match cloches. Now, this was something that was in my Amazon cart for the longest time because I was having a hard time justifying spending the money on these. However, they are not only functional, but they are beautiful when it comes to styling my candles. I've gotten really into creating candle moments when I'm styling in my home or on my coffee table, and so much where I actually picked up a second one in a different color. So I have a plain clear one with the black tip matches, and then I also have a really beautiful amber glass match cloche, and I just love styling with these. I think they're absolutely stunning when it comes to a different element and a different layer to your styling, pairing it with your candles. Now, I have the extra large ones, but they do make them in a little bit shorter, so maybe you don't like the height that I like. You could always do the smaller options, but I think these are becoming so beautiful, and they just make for a very elevated look when it comes to styling your candles. Definitely wanted to talk about these. The clear one is from Amazon. I believe it is about $60. And then I found the amber one from Lulu in Georgia, again, around that $60 range. So that is the last and final 2 items on this best of for the year 2020. All right, you guys, and that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed my best of for the year 2022. You know, like I said in the beginning of this video, I always like to reflect on things that I have purchased, things that I enjoyed, things that I maybe wish I would not have purchased. I didn't want to add that in here, but things that I really just loved this year that I purchased and that I wanted to share with you guys, things that I swear on. And so yeah, this is something that I do every single year, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys are well rested from the holiday season, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.